Yo, what's up, gamers? Aaron Shack here, and we are live. We're going to be checking out some Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. But first, I want to hit some of the latest news from the updates. Of course, you may know that last time we played, we checked out a little bit of the Siege mode, right? And the Blood Angels Cosmetic Pack, the White Scars Chapter Pack. Andrew was actually playing as the Bulwark and was wielding the Thunderhammer, so we were both able to test out how awesome it is to have an assault with the Thunderhammer and then the Bulwark as well. They also kind of teased what's coming after year one, which one of the big reveals is that the Power Axe is coming to the game. And of course, the reason why this takes so long and the reason it's coming out in update 10 instead of, as they were revealing this is update 8. It's because it's got to have its own move set, execution moves, animations. Like, if you want them to have the detail and the excellence that every weapon in the game has had, you have to let them cook. So, also beyond that, they have announced that the next class coming to the game, the first post-launch class, will be a Tech Marine. And they will have more news about that later. And then, of course, they kind of show off, some of the new colors, the Blood Angels Cosmetic Pack, Twitch drops, quality of life improvements to various class and weapon perks and stuff like that. And then now we come to July, which they push their updates at the end of the month. So that's why we're talking about this in early August, end of July type stuff. So they have a new PvP game mode that's coming in patch 10 called Hellbrute Onslaught. And so once again, this is update 9 that we're talking about right now. So that means the next update, which is probably coming at the end of August, okay? But yeah, this is really cool. 2 teams of Chaos Marines fight to control strategic areas, but also to take control of the Hellbrute. The first team to take control of an objective gets to control the Hellbrute until the opposite team takes it down. One player gets to control the Hellbrute at a time, and this player will be picked randomly among players who participated in securing the control point. So it's not going to be like, oh, it's only the top player who has like a 25-0 KD or whatever. Also, the next exciting thing is that the Pyre Cannon is going to be added to the game, which actually this was available in the campaign mode. But it just wasn't part of the PvE or PvP weapons. And of course, you can see here that the Heavy is going to be able to link that up. So that's going to be super cool. We also have a new Majoris enemy for Chaos Forces. This is going to be the Chaos Spawn. Has 3 different variations, each with their own move set and abilities right there. So looking absolutely fearsome. New game mode and modifiers. So they're going to add a new variation to PvE to bring replayability to the game. Some of you remember that update 4.0 brought a modifier that forced team members to stay close to each other in order to get their shield back. So that was basically the only way to get your shields back, was to like stick together. And people hated that feature because people don't like to stick together and play as a team, even though that's kind of how the game goes in general, is because there's so many hordes and there's different types of enemies that can pop up out of nowhere and punish you for trying to go it alone. This mode, I don't know, looks really cool. So new game mode is coming with patch 10. And new free cosmetics and exotic weapons will be granted for the completion of this new challenge. So they'll have more on that later. Also, the Year 2 Season Pass is on the way. The Black Templar Champion will be the first champion of the Year 2 Season Pass, and it will be associated with the Bulwark class. There will be brand new chapters as well as returning chapters. And last but not least, the second Season Pass is coming with patch 10. So we can purchase that in September. Of course, the big news about this weekend is that we have a plus 50% XP boost here. So that's going from the 29th all the way until August 5th. So as of time of this live stream, we've got 3 more days after today to enjoy this. But yeah, you can also see the patch notes here where they have, added some PvP improvements, reworked a lot of the PvE firearms. Of course, with Siege mode, they balanced the shop and some of the other stuff. Guardsman HP and damage has been increased. Dreadnought time is increased. Terminus enemies spawns have been reworked. General fixes, Assault unlocks, Inferno pistol skin. We also have new ordeals in the data vault for Siege mode, which is the Horde mode, and updated UX and new entry for the Trigon. Of course, there's just like general fixes and crash fixes and stuff like that. And of course, if you want to read the full details, you can click read the patch notes. But I thought I would go over that before we got started today, just so we have a really good overview of, what's been going on with the game, what we can be excited about, and go from there.